Okay, real talk. How many times have you deleted a social media app and then re-downloaded it? Like 3 days later? Most people watching this right now have done it at least once, maybe 5 times, maybe last Tuesday. And every time, there's this little voice that goes, okay, this time I actually mean it. And then you don't. And then you feel worse than before. You probably thought it was a willpower problem, but the delete button was never going to work because that's not how your brain works. And once you understand that, everything changed. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, so picture a slot machine. You pull the lever, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. You never know which pull is the one. And that's exactly what keeps people sitting there for hours. Your phone is doing the same thing to you. Every time you open Instagram or TikTok, sometimes there's something amazing. Sometimes it's boring. You never know. So your brain goes, one more scroll just in case, and then one more. And then it's been 45 minutes, and you don't even remember opening the app. Scientists actually have a name for this, intermittent reward. And there's brain scan data showing that getting likes on a photo activates the same reward circuit as winning money. Like actual fMRI scans, this isn't a metaphor. Your brain genuinely cannot tell the difference. So when you say you're addicted to social media, you're kind of not wrong. Cold turkey trap. Now here's where it gets interesting, because the normal advice is just delete it. Go cold turkey, have some discipline. But researchers at USC studied how habits actually work in the brain. And they found something most people don't know. When you delete the app, you don't delete the habit. The habit lives in your environment. In the couch you sit on, in the boredom you feel at 10 p.m., in the muscle memory of reaching for your phone when you're anxious. So you reinstall the app, and within seconds, the old loop is just there, waiting for you, like nothing changed. That's why cold turkey has a terrible success rate. It removes the tool, but leaves the trigger completely untouched. So what actually works? You stop fighting the habit, and you redesign around it. The actual fix, no lecture, just real talk. First thing, just move the apps off your home screen into a random folder. Sounds ridiculous, right? But a study found that adding even a tiny extra step before opening an app made people cancel 1 out of every 3 times. Because honestly, half the time you don't even want the app. You just wanted something to do. That extra second gives your brain time to realize that. Second thing, turn your screen gray, black and white. People who did this use their phones 40 minutes less per day without even trying, because the feed stops looking exciting. The dopamine bait disappears. And the third thing, this one's the big one. Next time you feel that itch to scroll, just ask yourself one question. What am I actually looking for right now? Because it's never really about Instagram. It's usually one of 4 things. You're stressed, you're bored, you feel lonely, or you just need a mental break. And once you know which one, you can actually give yourself what you need, instead of just numbing it with a scroll. And look, this sounds simple, maybe too simple. So let me just throw some numbers at you real quick. A study published in a major medical journal, JAMA Network Open, looked at what happened when people just cut back on social media for 1 week. Not delete, just cut back. Anxiety went down 16%. Depression went down almost 25% in 7 days without a single therapy session or lifestyle overhaul. Another study found that capping usage at 30 minutes a day for a month reduced loneliness and depression significantly. And a separate one found that just stopping phone use at bedtime improved memory, sleep quality, and mood. These are randomized controlled trials, the same standard used to approve medications. This isn't a wellness blog. This is science. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Social media isn't evil. You're not broken. The problem is just that right now, your phone is making decisions for you without you even noticing. And the goal isn't to delete everything and become a monk. The goal is to get back in the driver's seat. So tonight, just try one thing. Move your most used app off your home screen. That's it. One move. See what happens tomorrow. If this hit different from the usual advice, share it with someone who needs to hear it.